Welcome back to Series 2, Episode 2. We're going to carry on with our conversation that we were having. We've split this into 3 episodes just because we know you guys don't have much time. You only have sort of like 25 minutes, half hour. And we like to keep it short and sweet for you guys so you can manage it a little bit better. So enjoy the next episode of a Gem in Orlando podcast. Sorry about that. The theme tune kicked in because we didn't usually talk that much.
So I won at Toy Story Mania again, did I?
Yes, Matthew, you won at Toy Story Mania.
Okay. Right, so
Hollywood Studios, and then the last one, Animal Kingdom. Oh, the animals were wonderful. I love Kilimanjaro Safaris. I thought that was amazing.
That was very good.
To see all the animals. And one show that you have to go and see is...
The Lion King.
Yes, The Lion King.
Not the first one we saw in the what was that called again? The Bug's Life, was it?
Oh, it's tough to be a bug.
Is it Bug's Life or Tough to be a Bug?
It's
the
tough
same
to be
thing,
a
is
bug,
that?
yeah.
Yeah, that was
weird,
quite strange. The only reason I went to that first because it wasn't that busy in the morning.
It never is. So it's a good first ride.
And it was wasn't really right to sit down show.
It showed it, yeah.
But we thought we'd do it for obviously Savannah. And I think she enjoyed it, obviously, but I don't think we enjoyed it.
I don't think she liked it when Hopper came out. I think that was the only time I ever saw her that she was a little bit...
Was that a 3D thing as well, was it?
But then Hopper come out of the ceiling, didn't he? Like an animatronic. Yeah. And she was like, oh, hold on a minute. But she didn't cry. She was just like, don't like that. But the Tree of Life, was amazing. Yeah, you could see all the animals. It's so intricate the way it was done. Expedition Everest.
That was good, very good.
Oh, I love that ride.
That was very good.
And Disco Yeti. We did see Disco Yeti. I got to see Disco Yeti twice, so I got to rave with him twice. And we had a really nice drink by Expedition Everest. It was a cocktail. It was spiked with coconut rum, and it was...
Oh, you had that?
I
had rum, didn't I?
Oh, it was so lovely.
Was that by the Africa store?
No, it was by Asia.
Okay.
It was in Asia.
Oh, Asia, yeah.
We also have found out Dino Land was... Yeah, Dinosaur was okay, the ride.
That's very dated though, isn't it?
It is very dated, but I have news for you. There are talks of expanding Dino Land into maybe like South America.
Okay.
And you know what's in South America? Colombia. Encanto.
Oh, okay.
They're thinking of making like sort of an Encanto land. And I think what was the other? Coco for Mexico. Coco, the film.
It's not really South America. It's Central America.
I know, but that's it'll go with the theme of that. Right. It's in the works. They announced it at D23 that it's a blue sky project. So a blue sky project is things they have in mind, but they're not necessarily going to do.
I think they have to do something like that. Dino Land.
Yes,
it looks very dated. It was okay. It
was good when it had the actual coast, that little spinning coaster.
Must be like 20 years old now.
I remember when it first opened. Well, because I went to Animal Kingdom the first year it opened in '99, end of '99. Yeah. Because we went for Christmas.
So it's been since then.
Yeah, it's been there a long time.
Like 24 years.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very dated, but Dinosaur is always a good classic.
What else we do there then?
So you also had Avatar.
Yeah, I know Avatar, but I was trying to think of something else we did there. I can't remember now. I've done so much, I really can't remember.
Yeah, it's this is the thing when you go to.
But again, Avatar, that is hands down the best.
Oh my god, that was amazing.
I would say that immersive like soaring ride.
Yeah, it's like soaring, but far more immersive.
Oh, it's hell.
You could smell the smells. You could feel the water on your face, and yeah, it was
that was hands down the best ride.
It was really good. It was so good. It was so good. Well, but Lion King show.
Lion King show was very good.
And we did go over to.
Oh, sorry.
Go on.
MGM. Hollywood Studios. Frozen show.
Oh, the Frozen show.
That was quite funny, wasn't it? Sorry,
it was so funny. Do you know? Sorry, going back to Epcot then.
No, Hollywood Studios.
Hollywood Studios. Yeah, the Frozen Ever After show. No, it's not Frozen Ever After, is it? It's just Frozen, the celebration.
But that was very funny. That was
the narrators actually, like my mum was really, because Miley Cyrus's song Flowers had just come out.
Oh yeah.
And one of the narrators just stuck it in there and started singing. And my mum was absolutely creasing up.
They done a lot of adult jokes that kids wouldn't get.
They did. So
which I thought quite funny. So I forgot about that.
Anyway, go back to Animal Kingdom.
Yeah, sorry.
We went over to Rafiki's Planet Watch, didn't we?
What was that again?
Well, you can go and draw things, but I didn't think Savannah would sit through
Oh,
that.
we got a train, didn't we?
The petting zoo.
We got a train,
the little petting zoo.
Yeah,
with
that's
the pigs,
good.
and that pig kept winking at you because you kept brushing him, and he didn't like it.
What was that pig called? It was a Frozen character, wasn't it?
No.
Oh, I can't remember now. It's
talking about Pual from Moana.
No, I can't remember now. No, sorry.
The petting zoo was really cute, and actually on the way back we was talking to an American couple. I can't remember where they were from. They were with
America.
Her parents. They were with her parents. They just got married, hadn't they? Do you remember? And we was talking to them, and she was, because they were saying how cute.
Oh, the big guy, wasn't he?
Yeah, it's kind
big guy, and she was skinny, wasn't she?
Yeah. Don't be rude.
Sorry.
Because I'm a big girl and you're a skinny guy, so can't talk. Anyway, they were a really lovely couple because they were saying how cute Savannah was, and how well behaved she was being.
Like, we got a lot of compliments, didn't
we? We did. She was very sought after kid. Oh, well, when we get to SeaWorld, I'll mention that little anecdote. So that's Disney. Disney Springs was fun. That was we had a really nice Italian meal there. I can't remember what the restaurant was called. I'll look that up for you guys.
That was very, very good food, but again, I was a little bit disappointed with the portions.
The price was better than I guess, though.
It was about the same price. About 200.
It was lunch as well, so it wasn't dinner.
Lunch, but again, I didn't think the portions were that big, considering portions in America.
Yeah, but the shopping district in itself.
Shopping was good.
My mum, she really wanted to go to that Gideon's Bakery. Obviously, my mum is a food tech teacher, and she's a very good baker. So she wanted to go to Gideon's Bakery, and then when she worked out it was a 4-hour queue, she was like, no, I'm not doing that.
Well, obviously, we've done the main Disney shop, didn't we? Disney store.
Oh, yeah, we got loads of stuff in there.
M&M's store we went to.
Oh, yeah, M&M's. I got we got like...
Star Wars shop.
Oh, my God, that was epic. We got my brother Logan, we got him a lightsaber, not the one that you make, which is now soared in price. It's like $300 to do that experience.
I
really wanted to do that for Matt, but it was just so expensive.
It was too much money for what it's worth.
Sorry, I'm actually having a little drinky poos while we do this. So that's Disney. I mean, Disney was fabulous for families.
We didn't go to Blizzard Beach and Typhoon Lagoon.
No, we didn't. I think we might go to one next year, depending on what.
But I'm pretty sure one of the parks was shut anyway because of the season.
Won't be that time because we're going.
The time we went, I think one of them was shut anyway.
Yeah, at the time we went, Blizzard Beach was shut.
We've done so much elsewhere, we didn't really have time to do one of the water parks.
Yeah, definitely.
We did do a water park, but we'll obviously find out in a minute.
Yeah, because I'm actually about to move on to Universal. That is definitely more for your older children. There literally, apart from one ride in Islands of Adventure, there was nothing that Savannah could go on, which we kind of knew anyway. We kind of knew that was going to be the case, especially because she wasn't sitting up by herself really, because she's been a bit late with the physical stuff, hasn't she? She could talk as much as I can really, but with her walking, she's only just started walking and she's 17 months, so But
again, those 2 days you went to Islands of Adventure and Universal Studios, again, she took fantastic.
Everything in her stride, didn't she?
I think she loved, obviously, people walking past her. She's a bit quite nosy. She stares at people.
She's like your mum.
Yeah, so I think that entertained her for pretty much the whole day, looking at people walking past.
And she was watching us as well on some of the rides, and she was like, oh, mum, dad.
But again, she's not cried, she's not complained, nothing.
She is such a good kid, honestly, she really is. Universal Studios. We'll start with Studios first. The Mummy had just reopened. I really enjoyed it.
That was good. That was
a classic. That was a classic ride. You hadn't actually been on that, had you?
No.
We were trying to wait for the Blues Brothers for ages, and the Blues Brothers didn't turn up. We always kept missing the Blues Brothers. My mum was desperate.
I've seen
the Blues Brothers.
So I wasn't that.
But we walked past the builders. The builders.
Oh, the bit on the drums.
They were great. They were.
Yeah,
like on the scaffolding and all that.
tower, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, my personal... Oh, Rip Ride Rocket.
That was the first
We have
ride.
to talk about Rip Ride Rocket.
That was the first ride I went
Wow.
to. That's good. Very good.
That's all I need to say. Finger snap, finger snap, finger snap.
Then after that, obviously, we've done the Mummy after that.
Then Transformers.
Transformers was amazing.
Oh, so good.
That was amazing.
So good. Simpsons ride, we were very disappointed.
That used to be a Back to the Future one, didn't it?
Yeah, it was so much better when it was Back to the Future.
I wasn't a big fan of that.
You never know, if they remake Back to the Future and Simpsons, goes on its head and everything, they could just change it back.
Men in Black was unbelievable.
Well, only because you won.
Yeah, I like that.
I thought it was a lot harder than I remembered it.
Yeah, it was quite hard.
Obviously, we have to talk about my favourite land that I was desperate to go in, which was the Wizarding World of Harry Potter Diagon Alley. The theming, Chef's Kiss, amazing. My only I was actually very disappointed with something. I said this in the last series, didn't I? That I really wanted to do the Ollivander's Wand show.
Yeah.
We waited 40 minutes in that queue, and it was absolutely pointless.
I thought,
and I know you're probably going to think, oh well, it's because she didn't get picked. I was like, yeah, but even if you don't get picked, you're just standing there like an idiot.
I thought the actors who've obviously done the show just quite lazy.
I think it's because you've been doing it for like the whole morning. Yeah, I know, but you got bored of it. But
if you're doing a job like that, you should always be like do exactly the same as you do in the morning. In the afternoon. I would agree,
but I think it's because he was old.
Yeah, I know, but
I was very disappointed with that. But I still got a wand. I got the Elder Wand.
Yeah, you did.
I did. Matt kindly treated me to an Elder Wand. And I wish I'd have had more time, really, but there was just so much going on that we just kind of and the Harry Potter Forbidden Journey.
That was good. That was very good. That was very good.
So good. Yeah. I was not expecting it to be as good as it was. That side of Diagon Alley and stuff, and I really wanted.
The dragon with blow fire.
Yeah, I still think we see it twice, but I never caught it.
Yeah, you never really.
I never caught it on camera, and I think a lot of people have a that's Gringotts as well. Gringotts. I love that ride, the Gringotts ride. Yeah. But my only gripe with that, as a self-proclaimed Potterhead, not Pothead by the way, Potterhead, is that the story would never have fit in the film. It just made no sense. So if you know, you know. The ride itself was fantastic. That's good.
So you want to talk about the train?
That's another disappointment.
Do that on Islands Adventure or this one here?
Well, I think we did it. It doesn't really matter anyway.
We travelled from Universal Studios to Islands Adventure, did we or not?
Yeah, and then we went back,
and
didn't we?
We walked through Islands Adventure to go out.
Yeah, and we went. We went to that awful place that had really disgusting food. I'll talk about that in a minute.
What place?
That chocolate and dessert place. I hated it.
Oh, it cost me $100 for.
Oh, it was horrible. It was so horrible. It's like sour cream in a milkshake is not the one.
Anyway, the
Hogwarts Express I was very disappointed by. And the reason I was disappointed by that is because Emma Watson's voice was not even in it, but also the girl that they got to voice Hermione sounded nothing. You would at least think they would try to make her sound like that. Sound like Emma. Didn't make it sound like her. So that completely ruined it for me.
I just think maybe they should have a little bit longer on the ride. I know it's not really a ride, it's a train from one part to the other.
No, but they tried to make it themed.
It's like 2 or 3 minutes, is it?
Yeah,
train one? I can't remember now. 2, maybe 5. Max 5 minutes.
Seeing like going through in King's Cross and doing that thing where you walk through the wall in the illusion is very good.
Yeah.
That's all. I'm never not going to knock the theme in at all, but yeah, it was very disappointing. I think that voice put me off the most, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was Universal Studios. I mean, my favourite. What's your personal favourite from there? Mine would be Gringotts. So I really enjoyed that. Transformers. Yeah, it's good.
Maybe
classic.
Rip Ride Rocket.
Rip Ride Rocket was fabulous.
What else rides were there?
There's not really many. It's more like shows and things. Simpsons, Men in Black,
Transformers,
the 2 Harry Potter ones,
The Mummy, Harry Potter. So what's another one we missed? I can't remember now.
So much going on, but Islands of Adventure is next. Love that was a day for us, really.
Right, ready for Islands of Adventure?
The Hulk.
Yes.
My mum did that, and she's
I don't know,
she's
twice,
not.
didn't I? The whole, did I?
Yeah, you did. You did it twice.
Yeah, I did it twice,
and Mum
yeah.
done it twice as
Yeah.
well. She's not very good with rides. She doesn't like big roller coasters. So for her to do that was an amazing feat, and she absolutely
It's the first bit.
loved it.
It's the first bit where you go up and you go and you hear the roar. Right, yeah, it's brilliant.
I knew you'd love it.
I know, I love that.
Like until I went back, it was my favourite coaster. And actually, to be fair, I probably would say it still is my favourite coaster in Orlando.
It's quite old as well now, and it's still got that like a pool, isn't it, for people, isn't it?
Yeah, especially with Marvel and everything. Spider-Man the ride was good. That was
Spider-Man
fun.
was
That was
good.
fun.
I still prefer those kind of rides.
Transformers.
If you ask me, would you prefer those kind of, obviously Rise of Resistance is the same. Like
no, it's not.
No.
Rise of Resistance is completely different.
No, at the end of Rise of Resistance, it's still in that little cart thing. You go round. Do you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, but the only difference is that Rise of the Resistance is trackless, so it's all done via computer.
Oh, okay. I say like a Mickey and Minnie and Mickey.
No, same thing. It's trackless as well. It's more like Transformers. Transformers was similar.
If you ask me, I prefer Transformers than Spider-Man.
I enjoy Spider-Man.
But Spider-Man was still, I would say, 8 out of 10.
I enjoy Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I've been on it many a times when Logan was little because he used to make me go on it about 10 million times.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I enjoyed Marvel Land, and we got those cups. We have to talk about those cups.
Oh,
they're very good value for money.
Free refills.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They're $15 a cup, and that sounds like a lot, but when it was so hot when we were out there, it was like 30 odd degrees. It's
definitely worth doing.
Insane. It's so worth the money. And yeah, all right, you're probably drinking a lot of Fears or whatever, but they do have still versions of drinks and everything in there.
Water
you can get water out of there as well. You can get water for free anyway. But those, and it was Mardi Gras then as well, wasn't it?
It was,
so we had the cool Mardi Gras cups. We still got those. We've kept those. Those I have to mention that because that was a good idea.
Okay, so we went to the
King Kong. That was okay.
It's worth doing.
Yeah, I'd say so you've got to do it once at least.
If the queue was more than half an hour, I would say just leave it.
Yeah.
But if it's less than half an hour,
or you've never done it before.
Yeah, I would say as well.
I would, if you've never done it before, Jurassic Park. Now, actually, no, I tell a lie. The Hulk is no longer my favourite coaster because you know what is my favourite coaster? Velocicoaster.
That was epic.
It was terrifying, but it was so good at the same time.
Well, that's still not my favourite coaster of the whole holiday.
And Jurassic Park River Adventure, where we got absolutely soaked. That was lovely in that weather. Velocicoaster was it's so good. I
think that's the second most time we waited the whole day.
Yeah, but my God, it was worth it.
After Guardians of the Galaxy.
My God, it was worth it.
Yeah.
My God, it was worth it.
That's good, that was.
It was so worth it. I think the reason we waited so long, we had obviously not the express pass, but we went through the express line because of the disability access service. We had a time that we went back for.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're never guaranteed with the disability access thing. You're never guaranteed if you struggle with queuing. What you have to realize is that you're not gonna skip queues. You're not necessarily gonna avoid a queue, but they will do everything in their power to minimise that for you. So the guest experience in regards to disabilities, I found was a lot smoother with all the parks in America that we went to.
I think if your mum went on that ride and we done a parent swap, it'd have been quite quicker.
My mum missed out on that one. She was not having that.
She weren't going on that. But I mean, again, Universal were a lot better than with parent swaps than Disney. But again, amazing. Disney were very good with obviously the disability.
I think they were all good with the disabilities. So it's all pros and cons to everything.
Overall, it's pretty much average on both sides.
Definitely.
So we've done that ride. Did the Velocicoaster. What else did you do over there?
There's so much more over there. You've got, and then we went back to
Jurassic Park. Oh, what's that Harry Potter ride called?
Hagrid's was shut.
No, the other one we did in the actual Hogwarts, in the actual.
The Forbidden Journey.
Forbidden Journey.
Oh yeah, I've just realised that's in Hogsmeade. That's in Islands of Adventure. That's not in Universal Studios.
Yeah, that's one.
Yeah, Forbidden Journey. That was really good.
That was good. That was.
Hagrid's wasn't open on the day that we went, and unfortunately, the day that we went was the first of it closing for a week.
Oh, okay.
And we were leaving in a week's time. So we didn't get to ride
Well, at least you go
Hagrid's,
next
which
year.
I'm absolutely devastated
At
about.
least you get it next year. It's not
Well,
closed
like my
again.
mum said, we don't talk about Hagrid.
Yeah. Okay.
So we can't give you a view on
And
Hagrid.
we ate lunch in that little kids land, didn't we?
Zeusland.
Zeusland, that was
cute.
it. Yeah, to be fair, that's nice.
That was really good food, actually.
And it was good price as well. And
Can't
I
remember
know
what
it's
it's
only
called.
burgers and pizzas.
Circus McGurkus, that was what it was.
Oh.
It was it was only takeaway food, like fast food, but it was really nice.
It cost you about less than $50.
Oh, it was
and we
really
got
good.
Like 3 main meals and
salad, and you got salad and drinks as well. It was really good food.
So if you were
actually.
looking for something
quick and cheap, go there.
Yeah.
Go there
And the
for
queue
sure.
the queue wasn't that big either.
No.
Literally, within like 5 minutes, you pretty much got your food.
Where else did we go in there?
You tried that. Was it Egypt or Santa? That land?
Poseidon.
Poseidon.
Oh God, yeah.
We queued up, but it was such a long queue for it, and we didn't.
We couldn't be
bother
bothered.
did we?
I think it was just a show anyway. I don't think it was actually a ride. I don't even know what it is. Someone explained to me what it is.
It wasn't. It wasn't a ride. It was a show type.
Yeah,
thing.
I don't know what it was.
Nah.
I don't know what it was, but it was very odd. But you actually realise how Islands of Adventure was very centred on your coasters and your themed lands and stuff. And the Zeus themed land, fortunately, there was only one ride that Savannah could go on. But next year, she will be able to go on 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish.
Good.
Which you get absolutely soaked on.
That's fine.
And Cat in the Hat. She'll be able to go on Cat in the Hat as well.
That's fine by me. I like water rides, don't I?
Yeah, you do love a water ride. Well, talking of water, we went to Volcano Bay. Ow! It was so good. That was the first. I mean, we got there. It was very stressful. We had a very stressful evening. But the next day we decided to have a rest day, and then the day after we went to Volcano Bay, and it was epic. It was so good. The drinks were good there as well. We had a bit to drink, didn't we?
I only had 2 drinks.
No, I had about 4, I think.
I had 2 drinks.
Because you went on. I didn't go on the big drop ones. I chickened out. I knew I'd chicken out.
I went on the highest drop ride there.
You had a bruised butt for days, didn't you?
My arse. Can I say that? My arse was. I couldn't. It hurt every time I sat down for the next couple of days. But the only thing.
Water coaster was good.
Water coaster was very good. The only thing I was a little bit disappointed with, the lazy river wasn't open, was it?
One of the lazy rivers, one of them.
Oh, it wasn't a really lazy. It was like a fast lazy river.
It was like a river rapids, wasn't it?
It was still good, but I just like.
I think they were doing refurbishments, but you've got one thing you've got to expect, people, if you are going anytime soon, is that you have to be prepared for things that aren't open. Like, you don't put all your eggs in one basket, like saying, I have to do Hagrid's, because if you get there and then Hagrid's is under refurbishment or whatever, like it was for us, you will be really upset and it will totally ruin your day. But luckily enough, we didn't put all our eggs in one basket, so it didn't ruin our day too much.
The only thing I did notice out there was every single park we went to, there's always at least one ride closed.
Yeah, it was the time of year as well.
Well, not in that. Like, the rides are closed because obviously refurbishments or it's just technical difficulties, stuff like that. But Volcano Bay, 100% worth going.
Yeah, and the what was the one we did? It was.
And and even if you I think it opened at 10. We got there at 10, and I think we're done about.
Yeah, you can do a half day there.
Half day, so it's not like a full day.
The kids bit was really good
That's
as well.
Savannah,
Savannah was. We sort of because she was just crawling and stuff, so she wasn't walking, thank God. So she couldn't trip over and hurt herself. But she went on a few of the little water slides. I was like, oh my God, she's 9 months old. She can't be doing this.
But we done a lot of other rides, didn't we?
We did the water coaster. We did the surfing ones. The tube slides were fun.
Tube slides was fun,
They were fun. My mum enjoyed the tube slides. They were fun. I really would like to do Aquatica next time.
Wave machine, didn't we?
Oh yeah, the wave pool. That was fun.
The wave pool, sorry.
Yeah, the wave pool was fun.
But if again, we only went to one water park when we were out there, because obviously with time
constraints
stuff like that,
and we had to change our plans a little bit.
And obviously with what she was like 10 months, 11 months in.
She was 9 months.
9 months, so it's a little bit more difficult doing like every single park out there.
Yep.
For like, I don't know, 12, 13 days.
Yeah, and we did have rest days. We did.
You need at least. We done what 2?
We had 3 rest days in the end.
Yeah. But I think the only reason why we had 3 is
because of the stressful night before when we got there. I was very ill.
The first day we got there, we didn't get into a hotel. It was about 11 in
evening, and we landed at like 5.
Yeah, so it was like 6 hours from the airport.
It was very stressful. Like, we had to wait for the car seat because I'd booked the car seat, and I booked the car hire like stupidly really far away. But next time we've got it. It's straight from the terminal, and we've got unlimited car seats, and that's all covered.
We've done it in a whole package, so everything's coming from one source. And
don't get me wrong, it is cheaper if you do it separately, but just be prepared. Just be prepared.
It's a lot more stressful.
It is a lot more stressful because more often than not, these standalone car hire places, the cheaper ones will be a shuttle bus ride away. And I was really ill on the plane, wasn't I?
Yeah.
On the way there, I had something really acidic, and I've got stomach problems. So it must have something kicked off my stomach, and I think it was that acidic apple juice lolly that they gave us.
All I would say is, if you're thinking of saving like £100, £150 on not getting a car hire from the same company but holiday from, I would advise you to pay the extra £100 because, again, as Gemma said, it was literally... It was like 10-15 minutes. We landed at 5 in the afternoon in Orlando, and we didn't get back to the hotel till about 11. That's like it's like near enough. I wouldn't say as long as the flight, but it wasn't far.
It was stressful.
It was really stressful.
It was stressful, and I was ill as well. And
I mean, we were planning to get back to the hotel for about
6, going over something nice
go on Saturday, have an early night, then go to a park next day. But obviously, we couldn't do that. So again, we were all jet lagged.
And poor Savannah was so good though; she was the only one that weren't stressed.
But again, it did not ruin a holiday at all.
No, it didn't. No, it didn't. It wasn't the best start, but you have to take the rough with the smooth when you go on holidays like this. So that's where I'm going to end this episode of A Gem in Orlando. So Series 2, Episode 2. Oh my God, we've done it already. Don't forget to join us next week. Do like our Facebook page. And also, if you've got any queries, just email us at ageminorlando@outlook.com. If you've got any questions or any anecdotes you want to hear from our holidays, we will be delving back into the parks in future episodes as well. But do like us, follow us. All of the things, do all of the social media things, and we will see you next week. Get excited, the magic rolls around fast.